Good morning, y'all. As I continue to read this book, Lead Like Jesus by Ken Blanchard, Phil Hodges, and Phyllis Hendry, I have to read this excerpt to y'all because it's so good. So, it says, Jesus is the perfect example of living for God and for Him alone. After Jesus was baptized, but before he began his season of leadership on earth, he was led into the wilderness to be tempted by Satan. There, the evil one tempted Jesus to turn from God's will and instead given to self-gratification, turning stones into bread, public recognition, jumping off the temple, and misuse of his power, ruling over all kingdoms of the world. Each time Jesus stood strong, he demonstrated submission to his Father and complete commitment to his Father's way. Jesus knew whose he was. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. John 13:3. Jesus came from love and knew he would return to love. He was secure in who he was. Knowing who you are can help you stand strong in your ministry and is foundational to leading like Jesus. Knowing you belong to God gives you incredible freedom of completely trusting him with your life. Will you trust God with your life? So, that's super powerful because I preach that all the time. This book is talking about how to lead like Jesus and how sometimes we think that things in the Bible don't apply to the 21st century because there's new times or whatever, and that's crazy. Jesus was crazy. The people thought he was crazy. So even today, the Bible still stands. You can't twist and turn God's word.